People, welcome to another edition of the finger-tapping frenzy that we all know and love as WWE SuperCard. With me, Big Jim, and Ninja Boy. Today, it's a troublesome Tuesday. No. It's tentatively warm Tuesday. No. It's a Team Battleground Tuesday. And it's rewards time. Now, I don't want to... Go team! Don't want to get our hopes up too much, but the rest of Team BadLadDad have all collected their rewards from our latest Team Battleground win, and not one of them has picked up a SummerSlam card. Now, we found on average, 2 out of every 10 people get a SummerSlam card, and I've had similar sort of tweets from you guys saying similar sort of thing. You've had 2 of your team members have had SummerSlam cards, everyone else missed out. So...
But after last time, I'm probably not going to get one.
Now, Ninja Boy did get, last time you got Jimmy Uso, didn't you? So you've got a pair of Usos. And I didn't. I got 3 WrestleMania cards, which was diddly squat use to me.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what happens.
Cedric
We're going to see what happens. Just a little preemptive note is I was in the King of the Ring, got through to the semi-finals, and I lost my second leg 4-1. My opponent procced 4 times, and I didn't proc once. Great. So I've got a couple of WrestleMania cards, which were Goldberg and something else insignificant. So
Goldberg was in
I've
the
got
last video.
3 Goldbergs now if I want to bother praying those. Anyway.
I want to go first.
You're going to go first, are you?
Yes.
Okay, you do that. You go first.
I'm going to use up the luck.
Now, come on, Ninja Boy. Do you mind? I don't mind you doing it. I don't mind you using up the luck, mate. You deserve it.
Oh, it could be I give you all of it.
Right, come on.
Here we go. Ready?
Come on.
3.
It's got to happen. It's got to happen. It's got to happen.
Okay.
What have we got there?
No, I don't think
No, it
there's a
doesn't look like
SummerSlam.
it, does it? Doesn't look like it.
No. No SummerSlam.
Unlucky. That means then that's 9 out of 10 people prefer mustard over pickle. No, 9 out of 10 people have not had a SummerSlam card. So if I don't get a SummerSlam card, that's the entire team. Well, there you go. Bit of compensation. Bit of compensation hiding in the back
And
there.
of course he'll fit in. Yes.
Just happens to get his favourite wrestler, favourite WWE star.
To make a pro, which we'll get in my team.
Right, now it's my turn.
But surely you have to get a SummerSlam.
Please. Now, if you remember, I got Alexa Bliss from my last King of the Ring
And
that you saw. And I've also got Jimmy Uso and
Jason Jordan
and obviously Kurt Angle, who we won't get here. From the look at that, actually, just a shout out to Valhalla's Army. There wasn't any chat, but look at that. Pushed us close there. Pushed us close. We needed every point just to make sure that we snuck the win, which we did. Now then,
come on, please get a SummerSlam.
here we go. Come on, please, 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 please.
No SummerSlams for the whole team.
Don't believe it. So I've got AJ Styles again.
No SummerSlams for the whole team.
That is desperate.
No SummerSlams for the whole team.
Now I don't know if you heard what Ninja Boy was saying. Bobby Roode, yeah, okay. And John Cena. That is pretty rank, isn't it? So out of 10 packs for the team,
0 SummerSlam.
0 SummerSlam cards. That is just not playing the game. That is not playing the game. Well, it's just as well that Team BadLadDad is definitely playing the game. We're here with, what, 8 hours to go, and I don't think it's going to be any problems, apart from waiting on a network error. Getting the Kalisto card. I can't get over that. I can't get over that. So we've all chiselled our way to victory. We've had a tightly fought contest, hard fought contest. Everyone's done their bit. Everyone's chipped in. And not a single SummerSlam card between us. Between 10 of us. The SuperCard gods are not being kind. They're not being kind. Right, Ninja Boy, while we're here...
Cat Daddy hate us.
While we're here... they do, Cat Daddy do hate us all, yes. They wish we'd just burn up and die and hand all over our money before we do that. Let's have a quick SummerSlam review. Come back.
Okay.
Quite an interesting SummerSlam, in as much as... Well, 2 things, really. 2 things. Firstly, how many titles changed hands?
I think there was 2 people who kept their championships.
You would always predict that there's going to be a little bit of change, but not... You'd start off with the first 47 hours of the contest, everyone lost their title. It was only in the last 15 hours of the contest where...
oh wait, no, there was 3 people who retained.
Where things were...
The last 3 matches, I think.
Yeah, where it all
all
happens.
championship matches were the ones where people retain their titles for the first time.
Yeah. But the other thing I would say is, how good was that final bout of the day? The headline bout.
Four-way.
The headline show. Brock Lesnar looking more purple than ever. A purple Lesnar. Who
More purple than the Twitch logo.
I don't think any of us believed that once he was being taken out on a stretcher that was going to be the end of his participation in the evening.
Well,
But Braun Strowman's come on leaps and bounds.
Put you through a table, put you through another
Didn't
table.
he just look
tip
the
a table
part,
over you.
didn't he? Really,
No, as you do every day of the week.
really enjoying Braun Strowman's work. I like his work. Big fan of his work at the moment. Then, of course, there was Roman, who got batted a few times. He was locking and loading quite a lot, but it didn't do him much good. And Samoa Joe, who was a bit of a peripheral figure, he didn't seem to get involved so much in the it's a Kakuna clutch. Kikino Kakuna Kakana. Waha. Who didn't seem to get involved in sort of the bigger moves, shall we say, of the contest. He was sort of more the bit part player in it. But yes, that of course has got Braun and Brock, the two Bs, together, and a good rivalry that's been built up there. But it was just so funny seeing Brock Lesnar. We were waiting to see if he could do a German suplex on Braun Strowman. Thought surely it's not possible.
Ooh.
And he went to lift him up, and Braun wasn't going anywhere.
Although he got him up for an F5, but wasn't able to hit him.
Yeah, couldn't follow through, could he? So I have to say, it was a long show. I mean, for you guys who
And by the way,
sat through the pre-show and then the main event, actually in the hall in Brooklyn, in the Barclays Centre, that must have been quite a marathon in itself. But it's no excuse for getting the beach ball out, is it? Really? It's no excuse for the beach ball.
we haven't seen.
Go and get a beer or something. Don't get the beach ball.
We haven't seen Raw yet, even though
No,
we can watch.
we have done our best to try and avoid any news of Raw because it's now Tuesday, midday-ish, and we're quickly doing this before our lunch. But haven't been able to avoid comments on Twitter where there's been more beach ball antics. It's a bit sad, really, when the main topic of conversation appears to be the beach ball. Ninja Boy has wandered off and picked up his guitar for some reason. I don't know if he's got a song about a beach ball he suddenly wants to reveal to everybody. I don't know why he's gone or where he's gone.
Randomness, beach ball.
Preach, brother.
Beach ball. Beach ball.
There you go. So I think that's a work in progress.
Yeah.
A work in progress from Ninja Boy.
Song coming out soon.
But of course, that is now his own guitar. For those of you who did catch our live stream when we were, what were we doing? Getting our freebies? When we were getting our freebies from SummerSlam, and the postman arrived halfway through. It's a large package. That large package was Ninja Boy's new guitar.
I call it a blue stick.
A nice new blue acoustic guitar.
Because it's a blue acoustic.
To
A
match
blue
his,
stick.
match his dad's black Fender. So,
Fender. I am a defender.
okay. So what else was there from SummerSlam? Let's.
Well, there was the whole Jinder Nakamura ending, which was atrocious.
Yeah, Jinder Mahal's finisher on Nakamura just really didn't happen, did it? It was not. It was not the most aesthetically pleasing manoeuvre ever witnessed in the squared circle. And
But the fact they didn't even let Nakamura kick out, it's like, so they've been building him up. It's like he's finally arrived. He's destroying everyone. He's beaten John Cena, and now he's lost to Jinder Mahal.
and Natalia beating Naomi. Naomi, what? She's like a blooming traffic light when she comes in. She's flashing all over the place. She
has a light up title belt.
Yeah, they've even lit up her belt.
Because if you see when she comes in, she just presses something on her belt and it turns off.
Yeah.
From glowing.
And Alexa Bliss. Yeah, so I don't know. I think the ending of the show
Was amazing.
was actually one of the best endings we've seen for some time, and I think because of that, it really sort of elevated the show. I mean, it was fairly predictable that the Big Show and the Cass showdown was going to be a bit not as exciting, shall we say, as the others. I don't think it deserved the abuse he was getting from the crowd.
But like, it was kind of obvious that Enzo was going to do something by the fact he's going in the cage.
I think that's all Enzo ever does, isn't it? Yeah.
But by the fact he's skinny, and then he goes stripping down and oils himself just to get knocked out.
And of course, nice to see 2/3 of the former Shield, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, doing their thing. So that was cool.
The Busos.
So the show, I mean, in general, the Busos, in general, it was a good show. It was a good show.
I'd give it a 7 out of 10 and 3 out of 5 stars.
Okay, so we're doing 2 different ratings. Interesting. Are we giving any half points?
Give it, sir?
I'd give it 8 out of 10 because I think the good thing about it was it did build up as the show went along, and then you got this really great showdown at the ending, which is, like any shows, like any film or anything, any entertainment you have, you want it to build up to a big crescendo.
It's just because there was a lot of crappy matches.
Yes, not so good matches up ahead of it, but not every match can be a crowd pleaser. Not every match can get everyone's imagination going. So
decent.
Yeah, it could be. So, yeah, it's generally a thumbs up. Have I got to give it a star rating as well?
Yeah.
Got to give halves?
Yeah, and quarters.
And quarters. Okay. Why don't we just do it out of 10 and then just give halves? I would say I'm torn between 3.5 and 4 stars out of 5. Can't quite make my mind up. I tell you what, I'll give it 4 stars out of 5 because the guys at the end. The guys, he's gone, what? The guys at the end really did give their all, and even if you don't take anything else away from SummerSlam, just that match, how long was it as well? It was like a decent length.
Yeah, it was like 20 minutes.
Seeing Braun Strowman clearing all the tables,
and
the first table with Brock, the second table with Brock,
and everyone was assuming Lesnar would lose as well.
Chucking the table over Lesnar for the third table. Also, of course, we've not mentioned Randy Orton taking Rusev down very swiftly, which was great to see. So there's a lot of decent things in there. So I enjoyed it. In general, I enjoyed it. It did seem like a marathon watching it at home, to be honest with you, as I say. So the guys there in the Barclays Centre.
There was like some things I wanted to wind through. I was like, I'm gonna have to watch it then.
Yeah, no winding. Got to watch every second. So yeah, I think overall that's a well done. Although I have to say, if you did catch our preview, I think the ending that we came up with,
was
where we had Taker coming and pulling Roman Reigns out of the ring to get revenge on him, and then taking Lesnar down,
out of the ring, and
to finish his career,
and then Roman's
to gain revenge for WrestleMania,
and then
that would have been
Roman
lovely.
Gets pinned.
We'd love to have seen that.
Well, I guess a tiny bit of that happened.
How do you mean? In
Roman
what respect?
got pinned.
Well, he did, yeah. You're right. That tiny bit did happen, yes. Right, so there we go. So that's our verdict on SummerSlam for another year. And that's a rather disappointing... Oh, no, it's not rather. Very, very disappointing Team Battleground reward packs.
I'm still doing my match.
Good for you. So I'm not happy with that.
Has anyone seen
I'm not happy with that.
New
I want to have a word with someone about that and sort them out.
Procking animation?
Oh, yes. Have you got her there?
Oh, it just happened.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
So if you've not seen the Mae Young finisher when she's procced, just wind the video back just a few seconds and just watch what Ninja Boy was doing.
It probably happened when we were
I
talking
don't know why I
about
put my iPad down to do this, and now I'm having to look down while I'm... I think that's because I was finishing up. I was finishing up for the day. How you doing? What? Come on, get a move on, man. Come on.
I am.
Come on. Got busy people, got things to do, places to be, people to see, beers to drink. Hey?
Beer.
Round three. Okay, so what else have we got? Well, we've got a Tap Mania video to come up.
Yes.
And the interesting thing for us in this Tap Mania, maybe not so much for you, but definitely for us, was we were both in the same event.
For the past 2 events.
We've managed to time it. The last but one event, we actually sat down together and said, right, let's try and join. This latest event, I didn't even know when he'd joined, but I joined about 10 minutes later. 10 minutes, and I came in, and people were already on 200 points. And I was like, oh, what gives here? And then I noticed one of the people... I
scrolled up, and I was like, wait, what? We have the same people.
One of the people was this man here.
Yeah. I finished. You will find out on the video.
You will find out when we do our pack openings on our Tap Mania video, which will be coming up after this video. So today's Tuesday, you've got this SuperCard. Tomorrow will be the Tap Mania video. And then there'll be other stuff coming up during the week. Other stuff. Plenty of other stuff. So look, thanks ever so much for watching. As always, we really do appreciate your support and all your kind comments and everything that you've done for us in terms of liking. But I tell you what, do us a few more likes down below, will you? Go on, Governor, do us a favour. If you haven't subscribed, why not? Please subscribe down below. And of course, there's all the other social media. There's Instagram, there's Facebook, more importantly, Twitter, because that's where all the banter is, and that's where you can send us your pictures of what you're up to. And of course, Twitch. We are now Twitch streaming, so come and see us on Twitch as well. And until we see you next time, you stay cool.